name is Steve Nelson. I've been practicing law over 30 years. My focus has mostly been in the area of construction litigation, construction contracts, and commercial litigation, primarily breach of contract, UCC type of things. My mediation style is collaborative. I don't get angry. I don't get emotional. I try to be as objective as absolutely possible. I ask the parties to be objective as well, as much as they can be. And really, it's just working with the parties to understand really what their hot buttons are, what's bothering them, and then just listen well, and then try to move the parties towards some middle ground in an attempt to mediate and settle their dispute. What I like to do prior to mediation, besides reading the mediation statements, of course, is I like to reach out to each of the attorneys, and typically on multiple party construction cases, it's very helpful to do that ahead of time, see what the hot button points are for their clients, or how they're perceiving the case. Don't get them to commit to anything. I just want to get a feel for really how the parties have been conducting themselves, where they think there is some potential issues as well as some potential openings for trying to resolve. And I found that can be very helpful, and it really moves the actual mediation along a lot quicker because I hit the ground running, having talked to everybody at least once already. I think to be a successful mediator, it's sort of my theme, is you have to listen and you have to come up with sometimes creative solutions, as long as that works for everybody. Particularly in construction litigation, you've got a lot of parties, you've got coverage issues, you've got insurance carriers, you've got owners that are upset about problems, that sort of thing. So I think the key really is to bring my experience to the table and then try to find a resolution amongst a lot of parties, which they all have different exposures and risks in the case. So I really think working and listening and working everybody together to see if we can get to a central resolution, that's how I approach it. I focus mostly on construction defect cases and commercial disputes, mostly breach of contract disputes, but I've done construction most of my career, and so that's an area that I really tend to work in because I know the people in that area. I think if people come to mediation with an open mind, we can get it done. I mean, I know there's emotion sometimes, obviously there's money involved, but if people come with an open mind and aren't too entrenched in their position, there's a much better chance to get it settled that day or shortly thereafter. And the one thing I like to do is work the phones after if we don't get it done on the day of the mediation, and that's been successful too, particularly when you have multiple parties and you've got insurance carriers. You just have a lot of things going on. Difficult to get it done in one day. I am committed to working the phones until we do get it done.